Listeners, we haven't been together in a very long time.
It's been a minute.
Number 10. Robert Macchio. This actor is best known for playing Dr. Todd Quinlan, a proprietor of high fives and sexual harassment.
Wait, what's he talking about? Okay, just take the last word he says and add a 5 to it.
I don't know, it just all seems a little unfair.
Unfair 5.
Thanks, man. You always know the right things to say.
I work hard on those.
Although the Todd seems like a moron on the surface, his surgical skills can't be denied. Likewise, Robert Macchio may have played a doofus, but in reality, he has a BA in American politics.
I went to Columbia University. It's an Ivy League school in New York City. I was an American politics major. I concentrated in American literature. I thought I was going to be a doctor, then a lawyer, then a politician. But all along the way, I was doing plays. I was doing theater.
During his tenure on Scrubs, Macchio popped up on shows like Veronica Mars and As the World Turns. Following the series' end, Macchio brought Todd back, sort of, for a cameo on Cougar Town, which Bill Lawrence also co-created.
You all right, 5? From the big dog.
Since a 2015 appearance on Bones, Macchio has been MIA from the screen. He's retired from acting, now working in real estate. Macchio is still active on social media and makes appearances through Cameo.
People just want to high-five me. I come to some of these conventions, and they want to look at me, they want to say hi, but they just want to high-five me. And so you know what? I give the people what they want.
Number 9. Sam Lloyd. Throughout his career, Sam Lloyd specialised in playing lonely sad sags. You could say that sitcom stardom was in his blood, seeing how Uncle Christopher Lloyd rose to fame on Taxi. While Sam Lloyd appeared in numerous TV comedies, Scrubs fans will recognise him as long-suffering lawyer Ted Buckland.
I quit.
No, you don't.
Well, I'm leaving early today.
No, you're coming back to my office and doing busy work.
Fine, but I'm getting a soda first.
Whatever.
After his Sacred Heart days, Lloyd made guest appearances on comedies like Modern Family and The Middle, the latter starring Neil Flynn in a Scrubs reunion of sorts. Bill Lawrence also re-teamed with Lloyd, playing Ted in 3 episodes of Cougar Town.
This is weird, man. Everyone here looks like someone from my old job.
Lloyd's last role would be on an episode of American Housewife. That same year, Lloyd discovered that he had a brain tumour and cancer. Lloyd sadly died in 2020, leaving behind a wife and newborn son.
I'm right here. I've got all kinds of range. All right. So take care. This is Sam Lloyd signing off.
Number 8. Krista Miller. Krista Miller was starring as Kate O'Brien on The Drew Carey Show when she met Bill Lawrence at an ABC party in 1998. The two married in 1999, with Scrubs premiering 2 years later. Lawrence cast Miller as Dr. Perry Cox's venomous ex-wife, Jordan Sullivan.
Don't look her in the eyes, newbie. She'll steal your soul. So, how are things going down in the underworld?
Good. And you? Still have a rollicking social life?
Although this was originally meant to be a guest spot, Jordan eventually reconciles with Perry in their own twisted way. Jordan thus became a regular presence.
I pronounced you ex-husband and ex-wife. You may now do whatever the hell you want.
I've never been this happy.
Me neither.
You have no chance at being normal.
Miller has continued to work closely with her husband, voicing Cleopatra on Clone High, playing Ellie Torres on Cougar Town, and most recently lending her sharp comedic timing to Shrinking as next-door neighbour Liz. When asked how their working relationship differs from their dynamic at home, Miller gave a very Jordan answer about Lawrence.
Thank God we work together because he's sexy at work. He's dynamic, he's genius.
He's in
doing
control,
his thing.
he's in power.
At home, dumbest person in the world.
Number 7. Judy Reyes. Nurses sometimes have better bedside manner and are more practical than doctors. That was certainly the case with Carla Espinosa, played by Dominican-American actress Judy Reyes.
Word does get around Ms. Out for herself, so you can dump on everyone here if you want, but you will not hurt me.
Post-Scrubs, Reyes made several guest appearances on various shows before landing a regular gig as Zoila Diaz on Devious Maids. We guess that fulfills one of Turk's fantasies.
You looking fine as hell today, girl.
It's going down.
Reyes followed up that show with the ensemble dramedy Claws, playing Annalise, Quiet Anne Zayas. She can currently be seen as Lieutenant Selena Soto on High Potential.
Since when do you show an open case file to a civilian? A potential suspect?
Can you refute anything she said?
No. We have to be sure, because if she's right...
And we currently have a botched homicide investigation with no leads.
While Reyes has appeared in crime dramas before, this show introduces a unique element as a single mother goes from cleaning duties at the LAPD to helping the police catch criminals. It's not the first time Reyes has teamed with a janitor. Number 6. Ken Jenkins.
Hey, champ. What has two thumbs and doesn't give a crap? Bob Kelso. How you doing?
When Scrubs premiered in 2001, Ken Jenkins had been working steadily as a character actor, from guest spots on shows like The X-Files to small roles in movies like Gone in 60 Seconds. Jenkins was in his 60s by the time he was cast as Dr. Bob Kelso, Sacred Heart's heartless chief of medicine, who gradually reveals a softer side throughout the series. Even after retiring, Kelso sticks around because of his free muffins for life privileges.
This is why I come here every day.
You come here every day? Loser. My balloon!
Likewise, Jenkins has stuck with Lawrence, having a recurring role in Cougar Town as Courtney Cox's father, Chip. Jenkins also lent his voice to Gravity Falls, played Elder Sam on a series of unfortunate events, and portrayed Judge Howard Smith in the HBO movie All the Way.
Podiatrists, like other minorities, got rights too. To force them to work violates the 13th Amendment's prohibition against slavery or involuntary servitude.
Number 5. Neil Flynn. Auditioning for Dr. Cox, Neil Flynn was instead cast as Sacred Heart's janitor, a role that wasn't meant to last beyond the pilot. The antagonistic dynamic between the janitor and JD proved so hilarious that they had to keep this guy around.
Whoa, looks like someone switched to big boy pants a little too soon.
Oh, that's very clever. It looks like I wet myself. Do you actually think that that's funny?
Yeah.
Flynn went from one long-running sitcom to another, playing Mike Heck on The Middle. Where the janitor was by far the most eccentric regular at Sacred Heart, The Middle gave Flynn a chance to play an average family man.
You're the one that wants the trophy. You're the one that wants to win.
That's ridiculous.
Don't you roll away from me. It's true. You've been out of control this whole weekend.
I'm not the one agreeing to every half-baked idea my 13-year-old comes up with.
14. She had a birthday.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Like Scrubs, The Middle lasted 9 seasons. Since then, Flynn has appeared in other Bill Lawrence productions like Clone High, again voicing a janitor, and Shrinking, reuniting with fugitive co-star Harrison Ford. He doesn't get shot by the one-armed man this time, however.
Can we at least still be friends? Maybe get a beer sometime?
Number 4. Donald Faison. The clueless crowd will recognize him as Murray Duvall, but to Scrubs fans, Donald Faison is forever Dr. Chris Turk, or Turkleton, as Kelso calls him.
Actually, sir, my last name isn't Turkleton, it's just Turk, as in Chris Turk.
I prefer Turkleton.
Faison followed up Scrubs with supporting parts in movies like Pitch Perfect and Kick-Ass 2. He remained a consistent presence on TV with a revolving door of roles in live action and animation. Faison was set to play Professor Utonium in a live-action Powerpuff Girls reboot. That project never made it past the pilot, although a trailer recently leaked. Mirroring Turk and JD's Guy Love, Faison is still more than good friends with Zach Braff. In addition to appearing in T-Mobile commercials, the two co-host Fake Doctors, Real Friends, a podcast looking back at their time on Scrubs.
Wow, you go old school since the beginning.
You know, since we started this bad boy, I try to keep it old school for all of the heads out there. You know what I'm saying? For all you old school heads out there, I keep it old school.
Number 3. John C. McGinley.
I'm sure you're wondering why I accepted the position of residency director, considering my disdain for, well, all of you. Is it the extra $4 a week in my paycheck, or is it the fact that I finally have a chance to make a difference in this godforsaken hellhole? It's all about the $4, trust me.
In the 80s, John C. McGinley broke out in Oliver Stone movies like Platoon and Wall Street. McGinley was in demand as a character actor throughout the 90s, one of his most memorable roles being in Office Space. If you grew up in the 2000s though, chances are you were introduced to McGinley as Dr. Perry Cox, Sacred Heart's resident ranter and JD's reluctant mentor.
It's your hair, your nose, your chinless face. You always need a hug, not to mention all the manly appletinis that you chug, that you think I am your mentor just continues to perplex. And oh my God, stop killing me when you have nerdy sex.
The role allowed McGinley to demonstrate his range as a comedic and dramatic actor, which he's continued to do since. From appearances in other sitcoms like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, to Broadway productions like Glengarry Glen Ross, to horror comedies like Stan Against Evil, McGinley reminds us why he's one of our more underappreciated actors.
That's a good-looking fellow.
You're goddamn right he is.
What would you say you do here?
Preach, baby.
Number 2. Sarah Chalke. Sarah Chalke has been a sitcom staple since Roseanne, when she played Becky Connor. Well, the other Becky Connor. There's only one Dr. Elliot Reed, however.
I am racked with self-doubt. I have panic attacks. I'm claustrophobic, germophobic, phobiaphobic. I talk to myself. I talk to my cat. I talk to 3 separate shrinks about the fact that often my cats respond to me in my mother's voice.
On the heels of Scrubs, Chalke has starred in several short-lived shows like How to Live with Your Parents for the Rest of Your Life and Firefly Lane. She also re-teamed with the Roseanne cast for that revival and reboot, although Chalke played a different character this time.
It is so great to finally meet you. And I can see why you picked me. I mean, look at us. We could be the same person. Oh my God, I mean, it is like looking in the mirror before I put my makeup on.
If there's one role that could rival Elliot as Chalke's most popular, it would be Beth Smith from Rick and Morty. Chalke has voiced Rick Sanchez's daughter for more than a decade. Like Elliot, Beth also comes from a medical background, although she specializes in horse surgery.
Dad, I'm out of excuses to not be who I am. So, who am I? What do I do?
My advice, take off. Put a saddle on your universe. Let it kick itself out.
I can't do that.
Number 1. Zach Braff. Even while playing John J.D. Dorian for nearly a decade, Zach Braff found time to direct and explore other roles.
You stole my video camera with all the scenes from Dr. Acula, the vampire movie I'm making.
Why do you think I stole it?
I don't know, maybe I was surfing the hospital's website and I saw that someone posted the Dr. Acula delivers a baby then eats it scene.
He's kept busy since the series wrapped, appearing in movies such as Oz, the Great and Powerful, and the Cheaper by the Dozen remake. In 2014, Braff left his mark on the Great White Way as David Shane in Bullets Over Broadway. That same year, Braff directed his second feature, Wish I Was Here.
In this world of making small budget independent movies, you really, I think what I've learned is that you can't plan too much. You can't plan too much because then you can solve any problem really easily.
He's since helmed a few other films like Going in Style and A Good Person, the latter of which starred former girlfriend Florence Pugh. Braff stayed in touch with Bill Lawrence, getting an Emmy nomination for directing an episode of Ted Lasso and playing another doctor on Bad Monkey.
Look, at the end of the day, let's back up, let's zoom out, let's be honest with each other, right? Nobody got hurt.
Do you want a Scrubs reunion or a whole revival? Let us know in the comments.
Bill shot back saying, let's do it, so stay tuned. We could see a Scrubs movie.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.